everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. Today I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the Sun and Moon sign of Aquarius in the month of August. If you like these readings, please subscribe and hit the like button. If you want notifications, ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. You can leave them below. I'm not new to tarot, but I am new to YouTube. I will leave descriptions in the description box, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and very, very useful, especially during these times of change. You can follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a personal reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot, and you can order one there. These readings are general, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. The energies and themes of these readings can take place in the future, so please come back to review any of these readings at any time. I begin with three cards, the overall energy for the month, what to be mindful of for the month, and where additional luck may be coming from for the month. I'm led by the tarot cards and spirit, and I follow through with the rest of the reading and end with 3 oracle cards. So let's begin this reading for Aquarius in the month of August. What is the overall energy for the month of August for Aquarius? What is going to be the overall energy for our dear friends Aquarius in the month of August? Our dear friends Aquarius in the month of August. So the overall energy is from the Queen of Wands. So the queens are a mature energy. They're a leader energy, a feminine energy. The wands are the fire signs, so that is Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. They're a very active, very dynamic sign. The wands are the ideas and the thoughts that you implement and you get going. So the queens and any court cards, come into play when they want you to represent yourself in the same mannerisms as them, or it could be a person from those sun signs, or it could be a person in general that comes into your life and assists you in some sort of way with these qualities. So the overall energy is going to be very fiery. It's going to be very dynamic. The Queen of Wands likes to be center of attention. She's a performer. So watch out for those themes. She also has a black cat, so for some of you it might be a very esoteric theme month of August, and that's what the overall energy is going to be for us in the month, or for you in the month of August. What to be mindful of? What does Aquarius need to be mindful of in the month of August? So this is a major arcana card, and it is the Fool. So the Fool is the beginning of our journey through the major arcana. It's also when you take a chance on yourself. You step outside of the box. You start a new adventure, a new journey. To be daring, to be adventurous, to move away from things that don't really have your best interests in mind and go towards things that do, try new things. So that's what you're going to have to be mindful of for the month of August. So try not to hold yourself back from too many things, or if things do come your way, offerings, don't hesitate, jump right in, especially when it comes to journeys, new adventures, new projects, new jobs, just those things in general. And also about how you react to things in your life as well. That's something to be mindful of with the Fool. Maybe you resist a lot of things, or maybe you're not taking those adventurous kind of risks, or maybe you're not stepping outside of the box, and things are really sort of not going neither here nor there for you. So be mindful of that as well for the month of August. Where is some additional luck coming from for our dear friends Aquarius in the month of August? So this is a Six of Swords. This is moving away from things, moving away, just like I was saying, those things that don't really serve your best interest, maybe hardships, maybe relationships, but moving away. There's also, when you see this card and you're moving away from things, you're moving in from a very turbulent kind of energy into a very calm energy. There also may be somebody there to assist you. So if you've had plans for doing this for a long time, really felt like hopeless or helpless, or there wasn't any assistance for you, it's going to come through. That energy is going to come through for you in the month of August, and this is going to bring you luck. So if you need to move away from something, August is going to be a very, very good month for you to take that on and to go away from anything that's very turbulent in your life, and it'll move you forward into much smoother waters. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles to begin the rest of our reading. So the Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings. With the Pentacles, it deals with material possessions, it deals with money, it deals with that earthy kind of energy. It's also, the Pentacles are the earth signs, so that's going to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Watch out for those kind of energies in your life. The Pentacles is offering you a new beginning. It's also showing you that money is going to come through. Those material needs, things that you need, are going to come through. This is all coming through. This is like a green light for you, and that those things that may have been on your mind and may have been worrying you, are going to start disappearing, and new things are going to open up for you in the month of August. Especially with the Six of Swords, when you're leaving something, you are also be mindful of the Fool, that sort of new adventure and getting yourself away from something. And a lot of times we worry because for leaving a situation, we don't feel that we have that safety net, or we have enough to keep us safe, and maybe our loved ones, because there also is a loved one beside this person here. We delay things like that, so not to worry. It looks like a lot of good things are opening up for you in the month of August that will assure you that there is a safety net in front of you. What else does Aquarius need to know for in the month of August? Oh, we have another major arcana card. This time we have the Moon. So the Moon is an interesting card. The Moon is a very feminine card, feminine energies, feminine cycles. But the Moon also, because it's a darkness, the Moon reflects the Sun. It's not an actual, it doesn't really illuminate itself as a planet. It's just a reflector. So reflecting on our fears, reflecting on those things inside us that may be that kind of shadowy side energy. It's really about the facing your fears and adapting and transformation. So with the energies that we have going on in this reading so far, with this leaving something and with this new beginning, you also may be asked to face your fears. There may be challenges for you, or something that you have to go out and create something brand new, and that can be fearful in itself, or you're doing it on your own for the first time. That independence can be fearful. Not really sure about the future, but it's going to be powerful for you to take those kind of risks in the month of August. What else does Aquarius need to know for the month of August? So we have another major arcana card. This time it's the High Priestess. So she's a very, very powerful figure in the major arcana. She has knowledge that is beyond the scope of what most of us are ever going to achieve in our life, but she is very intuitive. Her message to you is to be intuitive. She doesn't speak, she has a knowing. She can look at you and has a knowing, and then can read your mind and understand things that are going on, and understand situations without having to really explore them. She can just intuitively work through it. So she's here to press on the fact that you need to work on your intuition and let your intuition guide you. Especially with the Moon, it's such a nice card, because when you're facing your fears, your intuition is something that can guide you through this, and your intuition is very powerful, and your intuition is usually spot on when it comes to things. So really, really rely on your intuition, especially here with the Moon and the High Priestess. So the next card for you, Aquarius, in the month of August is from the Two of Cups. So you will meet somebody. And this person is maybe somebody that you never thought really that you would meet. Not the type of person that you're really drawn to in really any way. But this person's coming into you, and this is also a very healing card. So it also may be somebody within the healing arts. Whatever it is, it's going to be a strong union. It's going to be a type of union that is a beginning, but you're going to click, and it's going to work out, and you're going to actually be able to accomplish a lot between the two of you that will really help you. What else does Aquarius need to know for the month of August? So we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, a lot of times is self-imposed restrictions. When we put these walls around us that we think are entrapping us, when it's actually us in our heads. The swords are very much about your thoughts, your communications. So within this card, she is surrounded by swords, but she's not fully surrounded by swords. She has a mask on, so she can't really see the fact that she isn't surrounded by swords, but inside her, she's fearful that she can't escape from something. So this person in the Two of Cups is really going to help you with this kind of like thinking, this kind of self-imposed restrictions, and really sort of assist you with that, and really sort of deal with that with you. What else does Aquarius need to know in the month of August? So we have the Four of Pentacles. Once again, these are earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So be aware of their energies around you, or around people that are around you. The Four of Pentacles is really about money's fine. There's money coming in, but it's really about the emotional attachment to money. You're either being miserly or you're giving too much of it away. And it sort of goes into that law of attraction, giving and receiving, about be careful with your money. Don't waste it, but at the same time, you have to understand your relationship with it and how it may be holding you back from things, especially manifesting. That's a really strong energy, and if you hold on to it too tightly, then you don't allow the flow of it to come in. So really be mindful of what's going on with your money in the month of August, and try to sort of figure out your attachment to it and what kind of attachment you have to it. And then we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is really a card of mourning. Painful situations that you haven't really resolved, or haven't let go of yet. There's too much focus on something from the past, and the fact is that you aren't able to go forward in the future. You have two cups that are waiting for you, and two cups is enough to take you to wherever you want to go. But you're focusing so much on the past and so much on things that have happened there that you're not able to cross that bridge and get yourself over. And that could be holding you back in a lot of areas of your life. So it's time to change that. It's time to resolve that. It's time to move forward and not cling so much to what's going on in the past. Also with the Four of Pentacles, that could also be the very fact of what's going on here, is that you might be holding yourself in the past too much, and you're not allowing the flow of the future into your life, and you're kind of stagnant. And then we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about celebrating and celebrations, and about marriages. It's about all and events and joyful, and it's about a completion. It's like it's like your rewards after doing a job well done. So we also have two fours here, and you're sort of going through a kind of a crunchy time here with your relationship to money, and then also your relationship to the past, and painful things, or things that might be holding you back. But you're coming through it. You're going to have a breakthrough, and it's going to be a cause for celebration. So put the work in. You've got some work here to do, and this person might be the very person that helps you get through this and reaches that cause for celebration. What else does Aquarius need to know for the month of August? So we have another ace. So we have another new beginning, this time in the form of communication and ideas and thoughts. The swords aren't a emotional suit. They are very logical, but it's open communication, because it seems like for some of you there's been the communication hasn't really been that great. Either you're doing it to yourself by like filling your head full of negative thoughts, or you might have gone through something with somebody that the communication was once again negative energy, not positive energy. So now you're opening up here in August to a whole new way of communicating and expressing yourself. So that's very, very positive. So you have in the Ace of Pentacles, you also have new energy coming for you in the form of making money and getting material possessions. And then also with the Swords, you have a new way of communicating for yourself. You're going to be going through a lot of things. Really do the work here, because everything here is really stuff that's either stuck in your past and has affected you and is creating like a lot of like negative thoughts and negative energy, but it's all going to turn favorable here. You're going to get a help, and there's going to be a reason to celebrate. Face your fears and use your intuition. Be bold and think outside the box. And then the Queen of Wands is the overall energy. So like I said, she's a very fiery, active leadership kind of energy. And she gets things done. So that's going to be the overall energy for you for the month. And now I'm going to finish with 3 oracle cards just for some extra advice for Aquarius. Dear Wisdom Oracle, what is your advice for Aquarius for the month of August? Chop wood. Chop wood is an amazing metaphor because it's the fact that you go through life and you do things and you have your dreams and you do things to get to your dreams, and then your dreams come true, and then you do things, and it's very much about that just going forward, that constant motion about you're always going to be chopping wood, but you're just going to be doing it in different ways. It's going to be in better ways and more improved ways, but it's still sort of that act of doing things, having that sort of routine and having that regular energy, that give and take, that receiving and giving flow. So really be mindful of that as well, so that everything continues and everything keeps going, and like I said, you're always going to chop wood, but it's going to be with better tools or in a better place, but it's always going to be chopping wood. All right, what does Animal Spirit have to say? What advice can we get from our dear friends Animal Spirit? Powerful advice from the beautiful Animal Spirit world. What advice do we have from Animal Spirits for Aquarius in the month of August? So it comes from Bobcat Spirit, and the advice from Bobcat is for you to understand that life is a mystery and be open to that mystery. That's very much like the Fool. The Fool lives in that realm. Life's a mystery, and you have to sort of go out there and explore it and experience it. And if you hold yourself back, you're going to lose out on a lot of really great experiences. And then once you open up the mystery, then it becomes comfortable. So really take that advice to heed. It is the number 8, so the number 8 is a very lucky number. So keep that in mind when you're out there and you're going through your changes. And remember that life is a mystery, but it's an interesting mystery, and it's a colorful mystery, and it's like opportunities lie in that mystery. And it is going to be chopping wood because it's going to be something that you discover. But then again, you're going to find yourself into, once you sort of accomplished that and gone and explored that and got yourself on a new journey, you're still chopping wood. It's just a more magical and more satisfying way of doing it. Moonology. What advice can we get from Moonology? Our dear friends Aquarius in the month of August. What is your advice, Moonology, for Aquarius in the month of August? So it comes from the Cardinal Moon. Cardinal energy is an energy of action and change. It's a swift energy. And this one, the advice is to be bold and make the first move. So there you go. Don't hold yourself back. Very much the moon energy, facing your fears. And so be bold, make the first move. Life is a mystery, but it's a mystery worth knowing. And it's going to be chop wood. It's going to be, every time you have a success, you're going to find that I'm still chopping wood. But like I said, it's going to be a better way of doing it with more exciting tools and in a more exciting place. And the same is the same, but it evolves in ways that make it special, even though it's still chopping wood. All right, you got a great month ahead of you, Aquarius. If you like these readings, please subscribe and please like. For notifications, ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I'm not new to tarot, but I am new to YouTube. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and very useful, especially during these times of change. Please follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a reading from me, a personal one, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot, and you can order one there. I enjoyed reading for you for the month of August. I hope you have a great month. Please stay safe, and I will see you again next time.